Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's Tuesday. You know what that means. It's time for the number one sports podcast in the world. It's time for Sports for You. Live on YouTube. I'm John. That's Mark.
Yo, what up with
That's Nick Freeze.
What it do, what it do?
We live on your TVs, on your mobile devices, on your computers, on your laptops, on your phones. We live on YouTube right now, so tap in. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button for Townhouse Media. Hit that like button and hit that share button on all your social media platforms, your text group chats. Let everybody know the number one sports podcast in the world, Sports for You, is live on air right now. Lots to get into tonight as we are officially 9 days away from the 2022 NFL Draft. The NBA playoffs are full steam ahead right now as we're watching Game 2. Oh, almost. Game 2 between the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Memphis Grizzlies. Grizzlies are up 1 at the end of the first on NBA TV. Over on TNT, the Hawks, the Miami Heat are up by 14 on the Atlanta Hawks. Mo, what's good? Shout out to Toronto in the building. Down to the 6. So definitely want to talk about that.
And the 5.
Obviously. So a lot to get into. Remember, I forgot to post this on social media. If you got anybody you want for calling out names, put it in the comments and explain why you want to call them out, and we'll talk about them later on tonight. Let's start off here. Last week we talked about it a little bit. Last week was the 75th anniversary of Jackie Robinson breaking the color barrier in Major League Baseball. Last Friday. Thank you, Mo. You always keep it 100. Find those are the best sports podcasts around. See my trail in the comments. He said, "All right, Nick, be cool."
Hey, I ain't said nothing.
I'm watching you, John. Forget my trail's a Heat fan, so hey, what happens in Miami stays in Miami. But I want to obviously talk about. Obviously, we got into it last week about Jackie Robinson Day and the 75th anniversary of him breaking the color barrier in baseball. Friday was the day where every team wore the number 42. This day was good. Shout out to 619. Shout out to Dago. Every team, I want to say I'm misquoting myself. On them wearing 42, all the teams had 42 in blue. I thought they were all gonna be wearing Dodger blue jerseys. They had the 42 in Dodger blue.
Oh, okay. Because I'm about to say,
yeah. I seen it, and I was like,
yeah.
Because I was like, okay, so when I'm watching the Dodgers versus the Reds, by the way, MLB don't ever in your life put the Dodgers on Jackie Robinson Day on Apple TV ever again.
Are you kidding me?
That made no sense. By the way, Dodgers won, but I'm just saying you do not have that game. That game should have been nationally televised. You want ESPN, TBS, by the way, which is going to have my Dodgers versus Mark's Braves in a little bit. You could have put it on. ABC, Fox. I get you got this new contract with Apple TV, with Peacock on the boost up the streaming. But come on now, you could have did better than that. But I want to talk on a serious note on the Jackie Robinson situation, because Friday I was watching First Take, and obviously we're talking about how we still need to get more color and more blacks into Major League Baseball. That's right. R.I.P. to the legend K. Slay. John McCain.
Oh yeah,
Dropped the bomb for that one. So,
R.I.P. to a legend.
R.I.P. to K. Slay.
R.I.P.
So they did this graphic breaking down the minorities in Major League Baseball. Obviously, the majority of the minorities are of Hispanic or Latin heritage. But I wanted to focus on the brothers. There's only 70 out of a possible. There are 9 or 35 players in Major League Baseball. There's only 70 that are black. That is 7.2% of the population in Major League Baseball.
Are you kidding me?
That's not the best ratios in the world, to say the very least. But
That's very baseball like. Even though I it's not really so much baseball fault though, honestly. But kind of it is, but it's not.
It's not baseball's fault. It's the MLB's fault.
Mm-hmm.
You would have thought by now that they would have somehow adjusted to the times.
Are you talking about the good old boys club? You expect that much of them?
Well, no, but I'm just saying.
Answer your question right there.
You talking about the sport that have the greatest player who ever played a sport in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, that sport.
Are you kidding me?
And for those who don't know who Mark's talking about, Barry Bonds, greatest baseball player of all time. He's not even qualified to be in the Hall of Fame no more because his eligibility ran out this year.
How the hell can your eligibility run out? That doesn't make any sense.
By the way, they also rule if you get less than 5% on the ballot, you're off the ballot forever.
Are you kidding me?
That make you be discouraged to go play for the sport anyways. You could be one of the greatest, if not the greatest, and not even be recognized for it. That's ridiculous.
So
that's like the NBA not recognizing Jordan or like LeBron or Kareem or Magic or Bird, or not acknowledging them at all.
Oh my gosh! Speaking of Bird, wait till we talk about winning time. Hey Mark, I was going to hit you up. I was watching it when you talk about Bird. I was like, I think I know what part you was talking about specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's a cold dude, man.
Shout out to Larry Joe.
Yeah, Larry Joe was full on this episode of Winning Time too. Montreal says, I think MLB is really trying to market their product. I don't think MLB is really trying to market their product to our community. They're proving it too.
Why would they?
And obviously, I was watching First Take, and they brought up the RBI baseball program, reviving baseball in the inner cities. There was a pitcher by the name of Hunter Green who pitched for the Reds on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Oh well, she said. Miss Lake said this is going to be the best. This is the best Winning Time episode so far. Oh, we don't talk about that.
Who said that?
Miss Lake said that was the best episode of Winning Time so far.
Charles Doty playing for Minnesota.
What up, Miss Lake?
And then obviously he was from Compton. He came through the RBI program, but like I said, they like Montreal said in the comments. I don't know. Are they really trying to ingratiate themselves with blacks? We have only 70 players, 70 black players in Major League Baseball. That's not cool.
But why would they though? Honestly, they don't have a reason to.
I guess that's just the way they feel.
They hit their bottom line every year, no matter if they market to us or not.
That's true.
They're not worried about our dollar. They know who they want at these games, and it ain't us.
It's the same people who's been there. What they call it, America's pastime.
Well, it's past the time, all right.
They call that for a reason.
Probably because of the demographics, the only team I've really seen, probably because we're out here too, is the Dodgers really embrace like the culture that's out here to an extent. But outside of that, I don't know about any other baseball teams that really do that. I mean, the Angels, they cater to Orange County.
Are you kidding me?
By the way, there's a story with the Dodgers that's kind of disturbing me.
What happened?
There's a report that there's a huge business that's trying to convince the Dodgers of getting naming rights for the field at Dodger Stadium.
Are you kidding me?
Don't do it. Don't do it, Dodgers.
Well, keep it Dodger Stadium.
Well, it was the field. Report is that Burger King is trying to get the naming rights to the field, not Dodger Stadium per se.
Nope.
Don't.
No.
What's the field name?
No.
It'll be Burger King Field at Dodger Stadium. No. Like what happened with the Coliseum? How is United Airlines Field?
Go to Area 51.
Hold on.
Good point. I didn't even think about that.
Nope.
Come on. Don't do it. Don't do it. Guggenheim Group. Stan Kasten, Mark Walter, Magic.
Mark Wahlberg?
Walter.
Oh.
Peter Goober. Do not do it. Billie Jean King, the legend. Don't let him do it.
Billie Jean?
The tennis player,
Oh.
not the girl Michael Jackson was singing about.
Oh, okay.
Heard of boy.
Well, come on, Montreal, you didn't have to put that in the comments. Oh man. By the way, someone posted on the video of that, saying who Dirty Diana really was about.
Area 51.
They was talking about Dirty Diana, which is my favorite Mike song. Was talking about they say either Diana Ross,
Yeah,
or Princess Diana.
I think of Princess Diana. You know,
I don't think it was either one.
yeah.
so did you guys enjoy your Easter?
Shout out to Prince.
Oh, of course. Shout out. It was cool.
Yeah. It was interesting seeing everybody post pictures of how they celebrated Easter.
I don't even know how what were people posting?
It was just people posting, them gathering with their families and everything like that. Easter egg hunts.
Really?
Yeah. It was wonderful. Shout out to all the families out there.
Yeah, hanging out with the bunnies, huh?
Well, technically.
Hit the camera, Mark. Hang. That's a good sec. That was a perfect bomb for that one.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Hmm?
You talking about what I posted?
No. Yeah, that too.
That's what it looked like.
What y'all do as far as for sports for Easter? Y'all watching any sports?
I watched a little bit of the playoffs. I obviously watched the playoffs. Watched the Dodgers.
Mm-hmm.
Miami ran through Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
But obviously, good game was the Boston.
Oh man,
Brooklyn.
What an ending! Shout out to Jason Tatum. We'll talk about that more when we get to NBA. I glad everybody enjoyed their holiday.
But yeah, I just wanted to get into that on the MLB side because I thought it was necessary to discuss. But we got to get MLB just got to be better. I don't know will they ever be better, but we'll see. Let's talk a little. You want to talk a little NFL before we get heavy into the NBA because that's what majority of the show is. Majority of the show next week is going to be NFL because it's going to be draft week. So give y'all a heads up. We're going to have a tradition like we did last year, the Sports for You mock draft in the week. And obviously we're going to have our Sports for You NFL watch party for night one, the draft.
Last year, it was crazy. If y'all didn't get a chance to watch it last year,
It's still available on you. Go find it on YouTube.
Man, y'all should have seen everybody's reaction to everybody's team's draft.
Or
John was happy.
Or who couldn't, or who they couldn't draft.
Are you kidding me?
We're not going through that again.
Yeah. Well, I don't have no first round pick, so I'm just going to see how everybody.
Well, I don't have a first round pick either.
What I'm interested in seeing is what receiver are the Chiefs going to draft? Because they're definitely going to draft a receiver. They have 2 first round picks. They're definitely going to get themselves a receiver, and 9 times out of 10, it may be one of them dudes from Ohio State. But,
by the way, that was the best part of game one of the Timberwolves and the Grizzlies.
What, Usher?
No, Usher's not at the game, folks. He's talking about John Morant's pops. John Morant's pops and Karl Anthony Towns' pops was talking trash the whole game. That's priceless.
Shout out to them. Shout out to Black Fathers.
By the way, Montreal says Curry 6th man of the year if they had one in the playoffs.
Shout out to Curry coming off the bench. Anyway, go to the NFL.
So this is our mock draft recap for this week, and then next week we're gonna have our mock drafts where we predict who we think is gonna go where in the first round. So Mel Kiper and Tom McShay did their latest mock where they're doing alternating picks. So they're picking for each team that's picking in the draft. They did 3 rounds, but we're gonna focus on the first round and then who me and Nick squads pick later on. So we'll start off. Tom McShay got the first pick. He got the pick for Jacksonville. And he picked Aiden Hutchinson from Michigan going 1. At number 2, Mel Kiper has the Lions taking Mark's boy, Trayvon Walker from Georgia. At 3, McShay has Houston taking Kayvon Thibodeau. At 4, this is interesting. He has the Jets taking, Kuiper has the Jets taking Sauce Gardner, the cornerback from Cincinnati. At 5, McShay has the Giants taking Ike Ekwonu, the offensive tackle from NC State. Here's an interesting one. We saw it last week, and now we're seeing it again. Kuiper, Panthers, Malik Willis. Last week it was I think it was Jordan Reed had Malik Willis going 2 to the Lions. And Bill was on that side. Jones went to the wrong school.
Yeah.
Giants with their
his brother.
Yeah. Giants with their second first round top 10 pick, taking Florida State defensive end Jermaine Johnson II. And then we have the Falcons at 8. Kuiper has them taking Garrett Wilson from Ohio State.
He hurt.
Yeah, he tripped over his foot.
Yikes. And then 9, McShay has this is interesting, Evan Neal going to the Seahawks at 9 with the pick they got from us. And then rounding out the top 10, he has Drake London from your USC Trojans going to the Jets.
I have a message to the NFL world. And this is from, I think John would appreciate this message as well.
Which is?
Can we somehow, some way, make it so that the Kansas City Chiefs do not draft Drake London?
Well, that's simple. They're going to have to trade up. I don't think they're trading up to the first round. So, I mean, to the top 10, because I don't see him, even with the injury, I don't see him getting past the top 10, getting out of the top 10.
And we've seen some crazy stuff happen, John.
Well, we
saw Darius Hayward-Bay get drafted before Michael Crabtree.
Well, I think that's going to.
I almost pressed the other one.
Well, I think it's going to be all depends on what happens. Obviously, they have 2 picks. They have 2 first-round picks. If someone's willing to trade back into the draft, trade back and draft 29 or 30.
It's very, very possible, John. That's why I'm like, please.
So,
please don't allow this to happen.
Let's go over
for the sake of our defenses.
I'm looking to see any more quarterbacks. Where we got any more quarterbacks?
There shouldn't even be a quarterback drafted out in the first round. It's not Kenny Pickett. I'm sorry. That's the only quarterback I see that should be drafted in the first round.
Why you bring that up? Kuiper has Kenny Pickett going to the Steelers at 20.
I don't think the Steelers going to draft a quarterback.
Mark, his name again. Big Shade. Andrew Booth Jr., the cornerback from Clemson.
Mm-hmm. I'm not mad at that.
I'm not either.
But this is interesting. At number 32, the Lions take Mel Kiper as the Lions taking Desmond Ridder from Cincinnati.
That's interesting.
Going all the way to the second round, my Broncos, he has us taking Cam Taylor-Britt, a safety from Nebraska. Maybe pair him with Justin Simmons. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
And then Nikki has your Raiders at 86. Kuiper has your Raiders taking Luke Godecki, an offensive tackle from Central Michigan.
We just drafted somebody from Central Michigan not so long ago. I think it was then what you call it, play for Central Michigan?
Who?
Crosby.
Max Crosby, did he go? Yeah, he did go to Central Michigan.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I knew it was somebody we drafted from Central Michigan not so long ago. Hey, why not? The last person we drafted worked out pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
My Montreal says Landry supposedly come down for a visit. Interested to see how that plays out. Jarvis Landry's
with who?
With the New Orleans Saints.
I feel sorry for Jarvis Landry because he had a horrible combine, and it probably cost him a lot of money.
Well,
he's most definitely made up for it.
I feel bad because the Broncos passed up on him for Cody Latimer.
Are you kidding me?
I don't even want to know who we drafted that year.
That was 2014. That was the year y'all got Khalil Mack.
I'm cool with that.
Who did we draft?
I don't know.
That was when y'all traded up for Sammy Watkins.
At the time, that wasn't a bad idea.
I'm still not mad at that pick.
No, Sammy Watkins.
That wasn't a bad pick. That wasn't a bad pick at all.
He's good.
Still can't.
Well, Aaron Rodgers is gonna find that out. Peter Schrager from NFL Network has his mock. And I think his is interesting because he's talking to people in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Marky has your boy Trayvon Walker going 1 to Jacksonville.
Hold on.
And then he had, because there's a lot of buzz right now. They think that Trent Baalke looks at him the same way when he was with San Francisco. They looked at Aldon Smith coming out of Maryland.
I hope not.
And then he has Aiden Hutchinson going 2 to the Detroit Lions, so staying right there in the state of Michigan. At 3, he has Ike Ekwonu going to the Texans.
Mm-hmm.
At 4, Kayvon Thibodeau to the Jets. Now he said he could be a guy that could slip in the first round.
Are you kidding me?
So that's the guy I'm gonna keep the name of. That dude who has that fall from being the top pick. It could be Kayvon Thibodeau. 5, Charles Cross, the offensive tackle from Mississippi State.
Oh, Kansas City.
At 6, he has the Panthers taking Kenny Pickett.
I feel as if no quarterback should be drafted in the first round this year if it's not going to be Kenny Pickett.
At 7, the Giants taking Sauce Gardner.
Makes a lot more sense.
At 8, the Falcons taking Evan Neal. At 9, he has the Seahawks taking Derek Stingley Jr. And this is interesting. At 10, Jameson Williams to the Jets. He's hearing that there's a good possibility that Jameson Williams goes in the top 10 next Thursday night.
I guess. I mean, those are the same people who, thought Sammy Watkins can catch him.
He has Malik Willis going 20 to the Steelers.
No. Please avoid Malik Willis, y'all. I hate saying this.
And I did this because I wanted to get Mark's reaction on this one. Because obviously, if y'all watched our draft, by the way, the Hawks have cut their deficit to 6 now with Miami. If y'all watched our draft special last year, y'all know who Mark really wanted the Buffalo Bills to draft. He wanted them to go get Najee Harris, the running back from Alabama. He ended up going to the Steelers.
If they would have got Najee Harris, I think they would have won the Super Bowl. I'm going to be honest with you.
Well, here's interesting, because there's debate this year. Will there be any first-round running backs?
There's not that many good running backs this year. It's an off year.
Well, but there's one who a lot of people think might creep into the first round.
Who was that? What's his name? Bruce something?
Bruce Banner?
No, not the Incredible Hulk.
Oh.
He has Breece Hall, the running back from Iowa State, going to Mark's Bills and probably being the only running back taken in the first round.
He's pretty good.
He's really good. Actually,
according to Next Gen Stats, tested out the best out of any draft prospect at the combine athletically. They gave him a 99. He got a Madden rating of 99 pretty much.
It sounds like a sleeper. That could be the final piece.
Mark?
I wouldn't be mad at that pick, honestly. He can share a low pause with Devin Singletary.
Wow. And then 32, he has the wow.
Are you kidding me?
I don't know how to respond to that. I'm not going to respond to that.
Please don't.
Are you kidding me?
Matt Corral going to the Lions at 32.
You said Golden Corral?
No, that place is fire. That place is pretty good. But no, This is Matt Corral.
Oh. Avoid Malik. Everybody, please.
I'm going to tell you right now. Everybody is high on Malik Willis.
No, it's because there's no talent. Look, from what I've seen all year, Kenny Pickett's pretty much been the most consistent one going into the draft.
All right.
I understand where people may say with Malik Willis as far as like the athleticism and everything, but here's the thing: when you don't play against top, I'm not gonna this is just because who he played against, but you don't play against top level talent, and you don't completely dominate every game,
right?
As a quarterback, and you're supposed to be this good, it's kind of a question mark for me. Again, the first thing I always bring up when they bring his name up is him getting dogged out by Army. That is a bad loss. I actually watched that game. It was ridiculous. Army defense pretty much kept him in check. He scored a couple of I think he had like 2 touchdowns, but it was like they lost by like 20 something points. It was terrible.
I'm still trying to figure out what kind of quarterback goes to Liberty.
Well, he didn't start off at Liberty. He started off somewhere else, didn't he?
I think he did. I think they said he started off at Auburn. I can't remember. But he ended up at Liberty playing for Hugh Freeze. So hopefully.
Wait, for who?
Hugh Freeze.
Are we related?
I don't know.
Miami said y'all change the game back.
I don't know. I mean, it's a 9-point game, so Trae Young just get hot at the right time.
And he ain't Curry. Klay Thompson got to be careful.
By the way, talk about those Warriors. They're having a series right now. But I want to bring up the 2 things on the black front again. The Brian Flores lawsuit got an update a couple weeks ago. I think we brought it up. 2 more former black coaches joined Brian Flores on this lawsuit against the NFL. One, Steve Wilkes, the former coach of the Arizona Cardinals, long-time defensive coordinator, and then a guy people might not know. His name is Ray Higgins. He was a long-time defensive coordinator. I mean, Ray Horton. I'm sorry, Ray Horton. He was a long-time defensive coordinator. And obviously, Ray Horton is accusing the Titans of unfair hiring practices in 2016 because former coach at that time, Mike Mularkey, said on a podcast he was told before the interview, we're hiring you. And then Ray Horton went through this sham of an interview to get the interview for the job when they had already made up their mind. On the side with Steve Wilkes, he's saying that in his statement that he went to the GM Steve Keim and told them he wanted the team to draft Josh Allen over Josh Rosen. So you're telling me?
Kidding me?
Nope, we're not telling you that.
The pick before, which
no, we're not telling you that. We're not even removing Josh Allen from Buffalo.
No, we're not going to remove Josh. We know he's not going anywhere, but still. So definitely Steve Wilkes said, I'd rather have this guy. Like you could have gave me this guy passing than Larry Fitzgerald and eventually DeAndre Hopkins.
The whole dynamic of the NFL would have changed.
There would have been no dynamic. It would have just been over.
It would have changed because who would have drafted Kyler Murray?
Well, good point. I think Kyler Murray probably been had to go to baseball.
No, he would have got drafted. Somebody would have made that trade. Well, they wouldn't have been. Would they have been as bad? I don't know. Josh Allen, his first year, 2 years. I think. Brian Daboll was a big part of what Josh Allen's development for sure because he most definitely was not the same passer that he is now that he was his rookie year. It wasn't even close. He ran the ball more than he passed at certain times. But shout out to him and his development of his game. And shout out to Brian Daboll for doing this thing over there.
But now,
unfortunately, I have Danny Dimes now.
But now you have this lawsuit continuing. Remember, it's a civil suit.
Mm-hmm. Earn that money.
All I'm gonna say is, if you got when there's smoke, there's fire. NFL better be ready to break these dudes off with some bags. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. But that leads me to somebody who, since we're talking lawsuits, somebody who finally decided to talk for once. And that's Colin Kaepernick. He decided to talk finally.
Are you kidding me?
We all seen that he's been doing this. He's been doing this, tour where he's going to work out with different receivers and at different sites all over the country. So recently, he worked out with the host of the I Am Athlete podcast, which is Brandon Marshall, Chad Johnson, and Adam Pac-Man Jones.
Mm-hmm.
And he went ahead and hopped on the podcast and did an interview. And he said this: if I have to come in as a backup, that's fine. But that's not where I'm staying.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Go ahead, Mark.
Isn't the NFL like slavery?
According to him, it was.
All right. That's what I'm saying.
That's all I just want to say.
So
Right there.
he wants his ticket back on the ship.
There's 40 acres in the mule.
No, he want to give up his 40 acres in Rio. That's the problem. He's free right now, ain't he?
Yeah, and Brandon.
By his words, yes.
And Brandon Marshall says, so if I'm a GM, how am I know you're not going to be a distraction? Well, Jim Harbaugh vouched for me. Chip Kelly vouched for me. No one said on the outside said I was a distraction.
Hold on. Who he just said vouch for him?
Both them coaches. Neither one of them in the NFL no more.
Booyah! The hell is their opinion matter for?
That about enough of him. I'm done talking about that dude.
I mean, come on, man.
I've been saying that ever since he canceled his workout, and and a lot of us who look like us was defending it.
Yeah. But maybe they want to listen. I'm trying to tell y'all, you signed the NDA, fam. You would just took the lawsuit, took the settlement, and not signed the NDA. But I digress. You want to talk some hoops? I'm ready to talk to people who actually are playing games. Paco in the house was good. Shout out to the land. Condolences to Cleveland. But obviously Paco, Cavs didn't make the playoffs. But Denzel Ward got the bag.
He's very, very good.
Denzel Ward just signed 5 years, $100 million, 71 guaranteed, highest contract for a cornerback in NFL in history. Josh just said he's still better than every backup quarterback.
Who?
The person we just talked about.
Josh. Oh,
he's not.
I don't care. He don't
want to play.
And Jimmy Butler just said slam dunk.
He got a lot of people fooled.
Not us. So the playoffs are up and running now.
Jimmy Butler got 40-point shot to him. He's done for next game.
So I want to talk a couple things first off the court because I need to address something. Cat and Paco said, and F the Cavs. I'm a Laker fan only. That's right, Paco. Tell them what it is. So now the Lakers are not even playing. Somehow LeBron James is still a topic. Now you got people saying the Lakers be better off of not even offering LeBron James an extension and basically saving their cap space for 2023.
And get who?
Absolutely nobody, because there's nobody going to be available. Besides Bradley Beal, there's nobody available.
If you think replacing LeBron with Bradley Beal is going to fix your problems, then you're dumber than you look.
So it started yesterday on 17. Travis Rogers said the Lakers are better off, and it is crazy. I was kind of taken back because I know how big of a LeBron guy he is. He said that the Lakers were better off not even offering LeBron the extension and just letting him walk after the end of the season.
At the end of this season?
LeBron's final year of his contract is in the next season, 2023.
Right, okay.
Okay.
Basically,
is he saying because of his age?
Yeah.
Or is it based off of
they need to go ahead and just they're not going anywhere, they're just going to hit the restart button.
What makes them think they're not going to go nowhere? They've only been healthy 1 year.
And they won a championship.
And I want to say this because I don't want to seem like I'm throwing shade on people.
Somebody go. Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
Lakers Twitter's been doing a lot of spaces. And there's one particular one that does spaces on the Lakers roster breakdown.
Yeah.
They done multiple ones about them.
Yeah.
Pause the music. The Lakers roster is 3 players right now. LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Taylor Horton Tucker.
Ain't Russ on the contract?
Player option.
Oh, he's out of there.
No, he's not.
Oh, yeah, he don't want that bag.
Kendrick Nunn, player option.
He's not taking 40-something million.
Yeah, he's not getting that nowhere else. He's not getting $40 million nowhere else.
Josh said that's not the same team that won, Mark. You know that.
Well,
and then
hey,
and Josh, here comes THT trash. And then
he is.
you have Austin Reeves winning Gabriel and Stanley Johnson under team contracts. There's no roster breakdown. So people wonder why I'm not getting any space because there's nothing to talk about. The Lakers have 3 players under contract. That's not a roster. A roster is 15 players. You talk to me then when the roster gets fully made up or when they hire a coach. I'm not just going to hop on social media just to talk about the Lakers just so we can have Lakers Twitter up in the frenzy. I'm not doing that. I'll talk winning time. I'll talk when they interview some coaches. I'm not finna just talk about the Lakers just to talk about the Lakers. I don't do that. No, that's not how I roll. But now you even had Eric Pincus bringing them, like I said, this article, the scenarios of the Lakers let LeBron go. Like I said, he'll have $75 million in caps. No. Do I got to do the weak Laker roll call again?
I'm about to say, John, who was the last big free agent the Lakers got before LeBron?
Do I have to? You really want me to go there?
Shaq.
I think you might have to go there for people to really realize.
It was Shaquille. It was Shaquille O'Neal in 1996. Free agent. We're not talking players you drafted or traded for. Free agent. It was Shaq in 96. Kobe re-signed in 04.
He was already a Laker.
He was already a Laker. As he is. And by the way, Jimmy Butler has 45 now.
Yeah, 5 next game.
Yeah, he's done for. He can't do that back to back. No way, no how. Pause.
By the way, Grizzlies are up at 11 at halftime on the Timberwolves 60-49.
Come on, T-Wolves. I got y'all winning this series.
But nah, man. Okay, if we trade, we don't let LeBron come back, let him walk. We've been down this road before.
Who the Lakers gonna get? Look, at the end of the day, you have to remember this as well. The Lakers knew what they signed up for. Well, I think at least they thought they would know what they signed up for, and they got Anthony Davis. They knew that there would be seasons where he would be hurt. Yep. Because, you'd only be a fool not to think that because of what happened in his past already. So he was healthy one year.
They won a chip.
They won the chip. He gets hurt the next year. Then he gets hurt again.
By the way, I'll remind people, before LeBron got hurt, he was on his way to winning MVP.
He sure was last year.
Paco asks, are we going to watch the Magic docuseries? Oh, I'll get into that when we talk winning time.
Has it started yet?
It starts Friday on Apple TV.
Do I have Apple TV?
Apple TV Plus, the streaming service.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure you do. You got Apple? You got a phone? Apple phone? Pretty sure you do.
Trail said most of LeBron haters want him gone. No, that's not LeBron haters. That's Kobe. That's Kobe stance. So this whole divide that Laker fans will want LeBron gone. No, real Laker fans will want LeBron to stay. It's Kobe fans who want LeBron gone. RIP to the Mamba all day, every day. Mamba forever. Yeah, it's this weekend. Starts Friday. It starts Friday. 4-part docuseries. We're gonna talk about it during winning time talk. But let me ask y'all this: when you hear the names Nick Young.
What up, Nick?
I said Nick Young.
Yes, sir.
What up, Nick?
Chris Kaman.
Ooh.
Wesley Johnson. Jordan Hill.
Ooh.
Xavier Henry.
Oh. Jason Capono.
Well, he was on the Kobe team. Yeah, I give him a pass. He was right, but he was washed when the Lakers signed him. So
yeah, him
and Troy Morford, they were both washed when the Lakers signed him.
Remember Josh McDaniels?
Yeah, he was on the last Lakers team. McRoberts.
Josh McRoberts.
You already focused on the draft. Timothy Mozgov, Luau Deng. Y'all want to go back Y'all want to go back to the lottery?
Those two names alone.
I thought Xavier Henry was going to be good out of Kansas.
I did too.
Not I. All I could see was it looked like he just could dunk. It didn't look like it. Kind of reminded me of
yes, we know, Josh. They were trashed in, and that's my point.
What was old boy that kind of reminded me of what was his name? He used to play for the Lakers. He used to play for Minnesota as well. He got drafted by them. He used to play for Syracuse.
Oh, Wesley Johnson.
Yeah,
he was a sorry Laker too.
Yeah, he was. Where was he sorry at?
Yeah, I thought he was going to be better too coming out of college, but I was wrong.
He was just athletic. That was it, and It really didn't.
He didn't show it in the NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he had a couple of ducks, but overall, he really didn't develop a consistent offensive game.
Bottom line is this: you get rid of LeBron, you're going back in the toilet. Period.
Going right back to drafting these young guys that y'all hated at the time, and now
And we have no picks. But we'll get to that closer when it's time the Lakers are relevant again. I'm not wasting y'all breath on that. We're going to talk some real basketball. Playoffs are officially in full 100 miles and running right now. Playing tournament, Timberwolves get in, Pelicans get in, Hawks got in, Brooklyn Nets got in. Gentlemen, let's make some predictions on these series. And then we're also going to talk NBA awards, and we're going to take some time to discuss this all-NBA potential team. Let's start in the East.
There's gonna be a lot of players get paid a lot of money this fall season.
Let's start in the East. Let's start the game series we're watching right now.
Mm-hmm.
Heat,
Miami in 4.
and Hawks. I agree. What you say, Nick?
Miami in 5.
Okay, you say the Hawks get 1.
Yeah, they'll still win in Atlanta.
All right.
They might steal the next one.
Stealing one at home is a crazy way to put it.
That shows you. Well, you know why they're going to win? Because look, Jimmy Butler just scored 45 points, right? So by logic, the next game's going to score like about 12.
Right.
So everything be right back to normal. So you have a little bit more of an advantage.
Yeah,
Trey,
but their defense is still crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
I know.
Trae Young plays a little bit better at home.
We'll see.
So
Josh doesn't have a team. Josh is more of a his favorite player is Steph Curry, though, Paco. Shout out to Uncle Kevin in the house. Lisa in the house. I got Heat in 4 too. Oh, hit the button on it.
Nope. That's not that.
He said I don't have one. I'm still waiting on the Supersonics.
Oh no.
All right, the winner of that series will face the 4 or 5. That's Sixers Raptors. How we feeling about that?
Raptors Sixers?
Yeah.
Sixers might get the Raptors up out of here.
Sixers and 4.
Yeah. They might. I'll give them 5.
Sixers and 4. Easy work.
Yeah, I think I might go sweep as well.
Easy work.
Yeah, I just thought about it. There's nobody stopping Joel Embiid. It's over.
Shout out to Shane in the house. Let's go to the 2-7. Let's go back. Let's go to 3-6. Get that one out the way. Bucks, Bulls.
The Bulls will get up out of here.
Hey, I got the Bulls winning 2 though. Honestly,
You got the Bulls winning that series against
no, winning 2.
Oh,
Paco said Raptors win tomorrow. Drake will be there.
Oh, that means they're gonna lose.
guaranteed.
6. Josh says 76er sweep. And then we're going to the next one, and that's Celtics versus the Celtics versus the Nets. Montreal says Celtics is 7. Nets need to be out.
Who y'all got?
You're speaking more emotion on that one.
Who y'all got?
Well, I
got the 7. I agree with the 7.
Sweet.
But you never know. Y'all know I ain't picking the Celtics.
I had the Nets winning this series, and
Josh
I
says
had them in 6.
Josh says Bucks in 5, Nets in 6.
Yeah, I still have the Nets winning in 6.
I got him in
Shout
7.
out to Marcus Smart.
I got him in 7. By the way, congratulations. We're gonna get to that next.
Shout out to Marcus Smart.
By the way, we said that last week, and it hadn't even officially reported yet.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It had been reported.
It
wasn't official.
This is the thing.
It was official, right?
It was official.
It wasn't officially official.
So let me explain this. So y'all watched the show last week. Mark said the Bleacher Report reported that Marcus Smart was going to win Defensive Player of the Year, first guard since GP to win it, which is true. The thing was, there's an account out there that's not a official Bleacher Report account, but it actually predicts everything Bleacher Report is going to say, and this one was right.
But that's not where I got it from.
Oh, so you got to connect. Someone got a plug.
Yeah.
Shout out to those over on New York City. Let's go to the West.
I got the Celtics winning.
Why I can't pick the Celtics?
I know why you can't.
Are you kidding me?
Mm-mm.
Are you kidding me?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Shout out to Jason Tatum.
I'm picking the Nets. Josh says Mavs in 6. Boy, And by the way, they're saying Luka might be back for games 3 or 4. Finally, the way to get Rudy Gobert out of Utah.
And on to the Lakers. On to the Clippers.
Josh
Hey,
says,
relax, man.
Josh says Dubs in 5 and Suns in 4.
Wait. You got Warriors losing again?
He said I guess he believes in Jokic can get them one to get Denver 1.
Look, Mark. Let's keep Rudy Gobert out of LA Clippers uniform, please.
And let's keep him out of a Laker uniform too. I don't want that problem. And he says Grizz in 6, Suns Warriors, and that's what I'm sticking with. That's what Montreal is saying as far as the conference finals.
I got Suns sweeping. I got Phoenix sweeping.
You should say you got Suns sweeping and you got Phoenix sweeping.
I got Suns sweeping. I got the Warriors sweeping.
And what about the one we're watching right now with Memphis and Minnesota?
I got Minnesota.
Josh says Grizzlies in 6.
I got Grizzlies in 7.
I got Grizzlies in 7 too. I like Minnesota's a good story right now, but
I like the series.
Boy, if Memphis lose this,
it's a lot of young talent in this series.
This series is fun to watch.
my Uncle Kev said Draymond locked down the Joker.
I don't know if he's locking him down, but okay.
And then Paco said Jokic was a baby last night.
Are you kidding me?
He did like every superstar does, complain.
Almost got whooped by Curry, LOL.
Who? Curry kids?
Look, I don't think Curry wants no problems when it comes to
nobody.
Yeah, especially those type of issues with somebody like Joker.
He don't want to with nobody.
Yeah, that's.
Josh said Green played very well against Jokic. So let's talk these awards. So we already know Marcus Smart was named the Defensive Player of the Year, first guard since GP to win it.
I'm glad Rudy Gobert didn't win it.
By the way, Mikal Bridges was second. Then it was Then it was
It was Gobert after that.
Yeah, Bam Adebayo was very offended by the voting because he felt the voting was disrespectful. Paco said, "Go Pelicans tonight, though. Forget the Suns. That ain't happening."
Is Zion playing?
No.
Zion not playing until he gets to New York.
Yeah, we might not ever see him in a Pelicans uniform again.
Should I see him in a Pelicans uniform at first?
Well, that was on Adam Silver. Poole should be insulted. Said he thinks Jordan Poole should be insulted because obviously Jordan Poole and then he get nominated for Most Improved Player. So let's go there. So the nominees for Most Improved are Darius Garland, John Morant, and DeJounte Murray.
I don't think John Morant should be in that category.
I totally agree.
I don't believe in top 5 picks being most improved. You're playing the way you're supposed to be playing.
I don't think lottery picks should be in there.
I can see Jordan Poole being in there. He could have been in there.
Try hitting the button because I think it said stop. It's really out of the 2 first-time All-Stars and DeJounte Murray.
Hey, DeJounte Murray is very, very good.
And Darius Garland. So I'm looking at it from this point of view. Darius Garland's team both teams went to the playoffs. But play-in.
What is that?
Both teams went to the play-in, but I think Darius. But here's the thing also. Darius Garland's a top 5 pick as well. DeJounte Murray was like the end of the first round.
I don't care what I got drafted at. If you had a big improvement, then that's most improved. Doesn't matter where you get drafted at to me. Excuse me. I just don't
Good looking, Paco.
I just don't see Ja Morant getting most improved.
Uncle Kev said when Green was on Jokic, he shot 32%. I think it's gonna go. I do got a feeling it might end up with Ja because everyone has been just in love with Memphis. I would probably lean more towards Darius Garland, but because I don't think nobody saw Cleveland coming out of nowhere. We at least knew Memphis was a good team, but everyone loved Ja, so I'm gonna go there.
Darius Garland looked like he was that good of a player at first either. Like it seemed like his game didn't catch on his first year.
By the way, he would have been a Laker had they not traded for AD. But Mosley, I don't know. Coach of the Year: Taylor Jenkins.
Nope.
Eric Spoelstra.
Nope.
Monty Williams.
Nope.
Yep. If it's
Those
three,
are the finalists.
if those three, it should be. It's going to be exposure.
Here's a little incentive.
Ooh.
Whoa!
That's a good move.
Monty Williams is the I1 Coach of the Year from the Coaches Association. If that plays any part into this,
the coach from the Clippers should have won Coach of the Year.
that being Ty Lue, I guarantee he's getting some votes for sure.
No, he should have won it.
Well, we'll definitely see where he ended up in the voting.
They're not going to have him win nothing. He didn't go to the playoffs.
I think he's just being punished. I think he's getting punished for his greatness. This is my personal opinion.
Happens like that sometimes.
Like Phil Jackson.
I don't care if they didn't make the playoffs.
Look
what he did all year. 2 best players out.
6 man is a no-brainer.
Tyler Hero.
But the other nominees were Cam Johnson and Kevin Love.
No.
But we all know this is Tyler Hero's award to lose. It's probably going to be unanimous.
I'm about to say it should be unanimous.
And then Rookie of the Year, we got Scotty Barnes, Cade Cunningham, and Evan Mobley.
I got Evan Mobley. Don't do that, Jaw. Oh!
He said, I got this. He said he want the smoke.
And Pat Beverly was talking.
He's out to, okay.
That's what he's looking at.
Yeah, God, that boy's good.
If he get a jump shot, it's gonna be crazy.
But we got to talk. I got another topic I'm talking to him about that we do MVP. Giannis, Embiid, Jokic.
I got Embiid.
I still got Embiid too. Josh said Scotty Barnes for Rookie of the Year.
I got Embiid.
There's a lot of groundswell for Jokic, but I'm with y'all. I think it should be Embiid.
Embiid just led the league in scoring first time since Shaq done it.
And what did Shaq do that year?
One MVP.
There you go. T-Mac recently said that he believes either the face of the league after LeBron is going to either be John Morant or LaMelo Ball.
There's still people that are young that still can take over. That can just be grandfather right on in. They forgot about Giannis. Giannis is not 30 yet. By the time LeBron retires, he's not going to be 30.
He only 26 right now, right?
Like 26, 27.
Yeah.
I think he's younger than Anthony Davis.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think people really forget about that. It's crazy. You know, him. Who else? Sure, it might be him.
By the way, he's already putting LaMelo as a Los Angeles Laker. That's the second person. That's the second person that said that.
He's not going. He's not leaving there.
Yeah, I got that message too. So, by the way, speaking of that, Nick, you brought that 25, that ESPN 25 list.
Mm-hmm.
So ESPN did their list of the top players under the age of 25, and obviously at the top of the list was Luka.
Yeah, of course, obviously.
Here's the top 10: Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, Ja, Trae Young, LaMelo Ball, Cade Cunningham, Zion, Bam, Darius Garland, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's a good list.
Bam still in the 25? That's
yes.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He came in after his freshman year, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's crazy.
You got an issue with what this list on one part.
What? With
you said
with John Morant being above Trae Young?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do got a problem with that. Don't get me wrong. The problem I have with it is the fact of I think Trae Young gets overlooked in a lot of these lists until you really look at the numbers he puts up. And it's crazy because if you look up his numbers, it wasn't from like last year.
Right, Josh.
That's a good point, Josh.
What's that?
He says, how is Zion on that list? He ain't played in a year. That's a good point.
I mean, they got players on there ain't been All-Stars. They already been an All-Star.
By the way, Anthony Edwards was right outside the top 10 at 11.
That's disrespectful.
He should have been 10.
He should have been in the top 10.
I would have took Zion out, honestly.
And then
for right now, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So give me a name, I'll tell you. So Brandon Ingram was 12.
Mm-hmm.
Scotty Barnes 13.
I could see. Okay.
Tyrese Halliburton 14.
Mm-hmm.
Evan Mobley was 15.
All of them that close to Brandon Ingram?
Miles Bridges 16. Desmond Bain made this list 17. Jared Allen 18. DeAndre Ayton was 19.
Wait.
Where's y'all other teammate at? Is he? Did you say that his name?
I've not said Jaren Jackson Jr. yet. DeAndre Ayton 19,
But
Tyler
this-
Hero
And they
20.
got Bane ahead of Jaren Jackson.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
All right. I'm
wild,
off that.
Jared-
bro.
Jalen Green 21, De'Aaron Fox 22,
All right.
John Collins 23, Tyrese Maxey 24, Jaren Jackson Jr. is 25.
Yo, I think
Paco, don't do that, man.
I think his value's being not being appreciated because of Ja Morant, but this dude is very good. He's a very good shooter. He's a very good defender, and he's legit 6'11".
Yeah, really. Yeah. Boy, these people make these lists.
I don't get how 25. That's crazy.
Now, the part is, why is his own teammate ahead of him? Desmond Bane's good, but he's not. Jaren Jackson Jr. could have been an all-star this year.
Oh my goodness! Don't do that.
Yes, he said, yes, I'm doing that. My goodness. John Moran said, okay.
Shout out to Trae Young, who led the league in total points scored and assists. 2 times twice, right?
He's done that twice.
Yeah, shout out.
He should be number 2 on that list.
Shout out to
he can score and create for players.
I agree, Josh.
That's
We're
big
watching
time.
right. Yeah, you seen D'Angelo Russell back to Minnesota on that one. He sent him to Bill Street with that crossover. Pause.
I can't believe Jared Allen done in 25.
Wow, here's a question Paco just brought to the panel.
What's that?
Who comes back first, Ben Simmons, Zion, or Kendrick Nunn?
Ben Simmons playing.
Well, Ben Simmons is going to probably play game 4.
Well, the only reason why Zion's not playing is because of where he's at. And Memphis is hitting a freeway against Minnesota.
Zion tired of eating gumbo.
He said, man, that gumbo, I'm getting tired of that. That gumbo and etouffee.
Charge.
Oh!
Charge. Called it. John Moran said, they had a wake. Oh, this was gonna be that game 1 was a wake up call. Then that was a wake up call.
Well, they better, because the last thing we'll do is go down 2-0 and then go to their house.
Josh got a quote for you, Nick. Nick got to mute his mic. Trey not better than Tatum.
Yeah. You said what?
Trey Turner not better than Jason Tatum.
Trey not better than Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum number 2?
Yeah.
All right, then he's number 3 then.
Well, they had Ja 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I forgot I thought they had Ja number 2. Nah.
Oh,
No, Trey Young's not better than Jason Tatum.
Uncle Cav, don't do this, man.
What did he say?
What did he say?
Zion should go to the Clippers.
Don't do that, man. Don't get my Laker fans in this show.
Oh, you said the Lakers?
Yes, he's talking about. He said LA. If I'm talking to Unc, I know Unc's talking to Lakers.
Oh, okay. I mean,
I can see Zion and Kawhi playing.
By the way, did I bring up that Colin Cowherd trade to y'all about AD to the Warriors?
Give it to him. Good pass.
Yeah, not that damn. Oh, good move.
pass it to
Should have passed it to Jaws.
Idiot.
Come on, Kyle Anderson. That was bad decision making. Just give the ball back to the point guard. All right. Y'all want to let's try to predict this All NBA team, man. We're gonna help these voters do their job.
I ain't gonna like this All NBA list.
Well, they haven't came out with a list yet.
I'm already telling you I'm not gonna like it.
But
I seen some list and LeBron wasn't on the first team.
I know you're talking about the one from the Athletic.
I'm gonna be honest with you, it may not happen.
Actually, had some on the third team.
Yeah, I've seen it too.
Yeah, they gonna knock him because of the injury.
The trade that Colin Cowherd suggested was trading Anthony Davis to Golden State for Klay Thompson and James Wiseman.
Why the hell would the Lakers do that?
Anthony Davis go over there and never get hurt again.
Yeah, it's some magic about that water out there in Golden State. It's like, and look, and Anthony Davis can shoot and defend. The last thing you want to do is make a team that good better, especially a team you got to play against 4 times a year. You know how stupid that sounds? Oh, why would you help a team that you got to play 4 times a year? That trade doesn't make the Lakers better.
So,
is James Wiseman? Do people think James Wiseman gonna be as good as Anthony Davis?
He's gonna be good. I don't think he'll be that.
People just they're out on AD right now.
Man, look, Jordan Poole be playing.
Bron
like this.
said, Josh said to your comment, Mark. Oh no, this one.
Bron is not first team All NBA. Yeah. Oh yeah, we already know that. Not this year. The injury ain't gonna allow him to do that.
Who is?
The injuries ain't not gonna allow.
Who is?
Huh?
Who first team All NBA?
I don't know. The NBA not gonna allow it to happen.
I know, but who?
At forward, they're gonna have Jason Tatum probably. for sure. They're probably gonna have Jason Tatum.
Hey, Josh, come on. Hey, Josh, those words are banned from this show. Come on, Josh.
What you say, street clothes?
Yes.
So who y'all got on your first team?
All right. Center easy. Embiid.
Yeah, no doubt.
Forwards, Giannis. Now I'm just going front. I ain't going front. I got LeBron first team, dude.
I got Giannis and LeBron. I don't know. What,
I mean, you even tell me a dude averaging 30 points at age 37. Come on, man.
He's not going to make first team all.
He's probably not, but I would put him first team.
I got him first team.
And then guards is going to be interesting.
I got Giannis and Jason Tatum at forwards.
That's probably going to be the more likely.
Mm-hmm.
Guard.
At guard, I'm probably gonna have
I got Ja. The question is, does Steph make it, or do they go Devin Booker?
Or any of them gonna make it over? Any of them gonna look? Y'all have to remember one thing too with this first team All NBA. There's a strong possibility that Luka's gonna make first team All NBA.
Good point.
So it's Luka and whoever else gonna be up over there.
So that's probably Luka and Ja, to be honest.
I don't know.
You don't think Ja gonna be first team?
I don't know. I can't call it. People like Curry.
I can see Luka and Curry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can see that happening. It's not too far fetched.
I can see Luka and Curry.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler's not.
Man,
Luka's first. I got Luka first team. Josh, you're right.
I got Luka.
My goodness.
Josh said Steph's not first team. Josh said Luka and Devin Booker.
I don't know. Whatever it is, it's gonna be Luka and somebody.
He thinks Ja makes the second team.
I'm gonna have Ja on my second team as well.
Yeah, I got Ja second.
Let's try the second team. So obviously, second team center is gonna be Jokic.
Yes.
And then you think of the forwards.
I don't know. Trying to think of some good forwards this past year. Where do they have DeMar DeRozan?
He's a guard.
They have him as guard.
But I think he can get votes as a forward too.
If he gets votes as a forward, if you say it like that, because they did have him playing power forward a lot this year, so he may get votes as forward. If he gets votes at forward, I'll have him at second team forward, and him with. That's tough.
Okay, so I got what the Athletic suggested.
What's that?
They had. I see. Obviously, they all had one thing. They had all had Jokic as a unanimous MVP. They all unanimously had Jokic as MVP. Kenzie, what up?
I know one thing. If I see Andrew Wiggins on any of these lists,
he's not gonna be on this list.
Man, look.
Okay, so I'm looking at David Aldridge's. The great David Aldridge. Here's his All NBA team. He has Luka, Devin Booker, Jason Tatum, Giannis, and he has Jokic first team.
Lost his mind.
His second team is John Morant, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, DeMar DeRozan, and Joel Embiid. And then his third team is Chris Paul, Trae Young, LeBron, Pascal Siakam, and Rudy Gobert.
Are we really gonna put Rudy Gobert over Bam?
Good point. Sam Amick, pretty much, he had the same first team as David Aldridge. He has his. Well, I'll take that back.
That third team's kind of tricky.
He has Embiid and
LeBron had a better year than. All right,
Pascal Siakam.
Here's the thing. Now, Sam Amick, I think Joel Embiid is also going to could get credit as a forward, so he can make the first team because he has Jokic and Embiid and Giannis as his front court.
He ain't played forward all damn year.
I'm trying to figure out, where did he play forward at?
What did he play forward when they had what's his name on the court with him? Oh my goodness,
Drummond.
Oh, hold on, yeah, Andre Drummond. That's ridiculous.
But that's not enough.
Nah, he is a center. There's no other position on the court that he could play.
And then he had Steph, Ja, Jason Tatum, DeRozan, Karl Anthony Towns on his second team.
What?
Because he had Jokic and Embiid on the first team. Then he had Trey, CP3, LeBron.
Hey, I think I might have him on my third.
Wow,
team.
he has LeBron and Kevin Durant on the third team.
Because of their injuries, I'm telling y'all. That's the only reason. That's the only logical reason I can think of is their injuries.
Probably, and then Gobert. Everyone got Rudy Gobert on the third team as a center.
Rudy Gobert, sorry.
Well,
I can go. I probably wouldn't even have him on my All NBA team.
Who, Rudy Gobert?
No.
Nah. I'll choose Carl Towns over him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, All NBA team, no doubt. No doubt. No doubt about it.
Karl Anthony Towns probably gonna get considered All NBA third team center, but
he should.
So we got one more segment before we get to calling out names. If y'all got someone for calling out names, get them in the comments. We're gonna read them on air. Who you want to call out and why you want to call them out in the world of sports. Something you might have heard that you didn't like, something you might have read you didn't like. Just get into it. But we're gonna talk winning time right quick. So yes, this past Sunday was episode 7. By the way, this is a great show. If you are missing out, and congratulations on getting season 2.
Let's go, Dolly. Let's go, Dolly.
Dolly's, yeah, Dolly, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dolly, yeah, he said, yeah. He told Dolly, you're too small. Pause.
Huh?
You say what now?
My bad, Dolly. So Paco said, ooh.
Oh!
That boy nice, man.
Ant-Man?
That boy nice.
Get up.
That's the future.
Get up. Get up.
Oh, no.
Come on, Ja. Shake that off, man. Yeah,
You're not playing the rest of the quarter. Don't play the rest of the quarter. It's 3 minutes.
You're up 24. Just give him.
Yeah, if it goes under 15, put him in the game. Just that simple.
Marathon, not a sprint. Taylor Jenkins, remember that. Yeah, I'm with you, Miss Lay. She's excited for season 2 already of Winning Time.
I can watch my boy playing Jerry Buss. That's crazy.
Well, John C. Reilly?
Yeah,
he's killing it.
Winning Time might be one of the best shows on TV.
It might be the best.
So this episode, we get to see
until Ozark come back.
We get to see the rivalry amongst rivalries. Lakers.
I'm not a fan of Ozark.
Lakers and the Celtics.
Y'all say over there.
Oh wow. This just got personal.
Y'all say over there, man. Go ahead.
This just got personal. Any Ozark fans in the comments?
Yeah, mute your mic, Nick.
I'm a Snowfall fan.
Snowfall trash this season.
Final season.
Yeah, I can better be the final season.
That's probably why. Okay. Yeah, we definitely don't talk about that one, Montreal. He's calling out Boston for thinking they could get to Kyrie. He basically won the game if Tatum missed. Good fact.
That's not
hold that thought. But Winning Time this past week. So we see Larry Bird. By the way, Larry Joe. This dude's a cold dude. The scene when they have him, Magic is at his house rewatching the Indiana State game. Kinsey said that Winning Time and Young Rock are the best sports related shows on TV. Hold up. Paco, I told you what it was, man. I told you what it was yesterday. Calling me off for not being on the space, man. Look, 10 o'clock. Come on, dude. And you on the East Coast, that's 1 o'clock for you, man. You must be on drinking coffee and taking no-dos.
Taking who?
R.P. Robin Harris.
Oh, yeah.
Larry Bird was a cold dude. He said he gonna wipe that smile off his face. And they was in the press conference, and everyone wanted to talk to the great white hype. I got you, Paco. I know. So this episode was called The Invisible Man. And they said it basically, how people want to be seem like their character were invisible, how they being portrayed in this episode. You got Paul Westhead looking like he was in over his head coaching this team. He had an issue with Spencer Haywood, and Spencer Haywood got benched. Obviously, Jack McKinney is still in the hospital. And he said Paco was on that bourbon and tequila last night.
Sounds like a great night.
Here's the play where Ja got hurt.
Oh, he caught a knee to the thigh.
But
It's a moving screen.
Yeah.
and then obviously Larry Bird, the play on, and Mark sent us this text like Larry Bird and William Time was crazy, and I think I know why, because there's this play where he's being double teamed by Michael Cooper and Jamal Wilkes.
It was that exact moment when I sent the text.
He was like, "Oh, this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go right, turn around, fade away from 12, and make the shot.
No, he said it's not going to hit the rim.
It's not gonna hit the rim." And that's exactly what happened. That's just like he went into the 3-point contest and said, which one of y'all finished the second?
That reminds me of that's the reason why Dr. J had punched him in that game, because he said when he was guarding him, he said Larry Bird was telling him everything he was going to do and he couldn't stop it.
Yeah.
And he got frustrated.
Yeah. No, Larry Bird was different.
People don't really. I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate the perspective that people have of Larry. That's because he's white.
Yep.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Because if he was black, people would freaking love him, call him one of the greatest and all that other stuff, like what he should be getting called anyways. But every time people bring up Larry Bird, they always say, "Oh, he was this and that." But when you talk to the greats who played during that time, or people who actually watched Larry Bird play, they let you know this was a bad man.
You talk to whoever you think your GOAT was and let them explain what Larry Bird was.
Hey, look, he was a bad man.
That was a different dude right there.
All these stories, like you just said, he telling people on the court what he's going to do, and they're not stopping him.
No, the coldest thing I think I've ever heard about Larry Bird is when he came out in the media and said, we played the Lakers on Wednesday, so the game today I'm playing with my left hand.
And when he got 60 on Portland.
Only using his left hand. Let me tell y'all something.
That you know how hard is that to do, man?
He was just that good at basketball. You know something?
He's not left-handed.
The NBA should be lucky, so lucky.
His back start hurting?
No, that he wasn't athletic.
No.
He was good.
No. If he had like the athleticism of some of the other players. His bad back for sure.
He didn't even need that. If his back didn't get hurt,
yeah,
we might be talking about something different here.
Kinsey asks, does he have the Eminem effect?
No.
No.
What's the Eminem effect?
Eminem problem is he's not relatable to a lot of us. That's what a lot of people say. You know, a lot of people say they can't relate to like some of the content of his music.
Yeah, I never want to kill my mom.
Me neither. My mom loved me. My fault. My fault. My mom loved me.
He said my fault.
Yeah, my fault. My mom loved me. I can't get down with that.
But Magic. So obviously they make this road trip now. I want to get into this because I want to bring it full circle. There's been a lot of people criticizing the show, saying a lot of stuff isn't factual. Look, they're not going totally all by the book. You got to have some entertainment value in here to keep the crowd going.
Who cares? It's entertaining.
Whoa. Kinsey with the take. Because Edmonds a GOAT, but doesn't get the respect.
Go to what?
No, he said he is a GOAT.
Oh, okay. GOAT. Okay. I apologize. I see that.
Not the GOAT. It's a GOAT.
Yeah, that's right, Paco. Oh, yeah, Kendrick album dropping next month finally.
Shout out to the Kendrick fans.
But
I heard that Push album was crazy.
Is it?
All right. We'll talk about after the show.
They go on this road trip for Christmas. They lose to the Pacers. They lose to the
worst team in the league,
Pistons. But they beat the Warriors. Now everyone's up in a frenzy because, well, they didn't go. That games didn't happen on Christmas. That happened in January. It doesn't matter. They're just trying to bring entertainment value to the show. They don't want everything to be totally by the book, or else it'll be boring. That brings me to Kareem, the real Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, not the actor who's playing him. Solomon Hughes who's actually doing a really good job. He had an article on the Substack with his criticism of the show. I'll start with the bland characterization. The characters are crude stick figure representations that resemble real people the way Lego Han Solo resembled Harrison Ford. Each character is reduced to a single bold trait, and as if the writers were afraid of anything more complex would tax the viewer's comprehension. Jerry Buss is an egomaniac entrepreneur. Jerry West is a crazed coach. Magic Johnson is a sexual simpleton.
He is.
I'm a pompous prick.
You are.
They are caricatures, not characters. Amusement park portraits that emphasize one physical feature to amplify your appearance, but never touching the essence.
But throughout all that, it's still one of your physical features. Don't get mad that that's the way people saw you. You probably thought yourself was something different. Kareem, you've done a lot of great stuff in your life, but boy, oh boy, you starting to become that old man. Don't step on my lawn, dude, very fast.
I don't see where he been at, but
it's gotten worse.
But me personally, I don't see where some of the characterization is wrong. Magic told y'all he got it in a lot, and we saw it on this episode.
You can see it in pictures of Magic during the 80s. You can literally look up Magic Johnson during the heck? During the 80s, and you see him pictures with a whole bunch of women and all that all the time.
I showed you the exact picture when it happened.
Yeah. Magic said there was a party. There was a story.
They might be missing a couple of participants.
Oh, don't you start, man. You right, Paco. I guess so. What Kenzie said, I guess they losing streak wasn't real. No, it was real. They only said the only problem was it happened in January. It didn't happen in December. I guess it didn't ruin their Christmas when it was all at Magic's house. Obviously, Kareem has to sit down with Magic's pops.
I'll be honest with you. If I was
by the way, Pelicans are up by 2 right now at the end of the first.
Towns is killing these dudes.
He got 5 fouls.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's not helping his team.
Right, okay, I got you. Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's not helping his team at all. He's killing his own team.
So that's why Anthony Edwards is the best player on the team now.
Shout out Anthony Edwards.
And obviously,
shout out to Georgia.
Yeah.
Good point. By the way, sorry I got the ring. I saw your rings.
I know. Order mine.
That's what's up. Shout out to Kirby Smart for getting those rings, getting them rings.
Yeah, hopefully UFC.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Atlanta. Oh no, I haven't seen Georgia's rings.
Oh no, Georgia's rings came out today. Yeah, look them. Google it right now. It's on. They out. They got the bling. The players got their bling today. Oh, here comes Josh. F Georgia. KZ F Cat. He overhyped.
F Georgia.
Yeah,
oh man,
how was Cat overhyped?
Because it's a whole AD thing. The whole game. He basically he owned AD that one game, but he do have these moments where you're like, man, this dude was good, but then you're like, okay, man.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, he killing the team right now.
Yeah, he is.
Back to the winning time though. Magic. I mean, what Kareem's quotes recently. Magic highlighted in this episode. He's there. He goes back because he wants to spend time with Cookie. Obviously, these groupies come up to Cookie and her friend, and obviously Cookie was like, "No, I'm not going." She goes and buys a cheap seat in the nosebleeds to watch the game, and Magic didn't know she was there. But her homegirl showed up at Magic's parents' house, and she was going to come in to get blood. And the next thing you know, she leaves because Magic said the bus house is waiting for him, so she had to go.
He said, "Wait. Say that one more time." Who was waiting for him?
Because he said the team bus was was waiting for him.
Bro.
No.
I heard something. I'm about to say, whoa. I'm like, that might have been when it happened.
And then out of nowhere, who comes walking out the bathroom half naked?
Who that?
The girl, Rhonda, who's Cookie's homegirl.
Are you kidding me?
She's basically Magic. Her smashed Magic the night after the same night. And she comes out saying, "Who's that? Who's that?" Magic was like, "That was a teammate."
You might have been right.
Well, it was a teammate. It was Cookie.
No. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, she was. Yeah,
I don't see why that's news. It happens every day, B.
What?
Homegirls.
The teammate thing.
Oh no. Oh.
No. That Cookie's friend was hella dirty.
That happened every day, fam.
It really does.
They for everybody.
But I like the part of the scene where Kareem's at the table talking to Magic's pops. He's telling him, like, look, if things go wrong, I'm not gonna be afraid to tell your son what it is. He's got a lot of people in this, point him in different directions. We talked about last week with Phil Knight and the whole Nike deal, which would have been crazy, but obviously he went with Converse because he went with the short thing. Nobody would have known that Nike would have had to be worth he would have been worth $5.2 billion if he would have went with Nike. Things happen. But this show is just killing, man. And obviously, we talk about the Invisible Man episodes. Jack McKinney doesn't want Paul Westhead fired. He brings Pat Riley in. Now, probably the dramatization of Pat Riley basically bullying Paul Westhead in the shower, pause. Maybe that didn't happen, but it was good to basically say, wake up and answer the call. You the head coach.
That's the one?
Yeah. Paco said, yeah, Jordan ended up getting the deal because, like I said, Sonny Vaccaro told him, you know, don't spread the money around to all these players. Just give it to this one guy. And it paid off. Ms. Lay saying she loved what I'm seeing from Adrian Brody's playing Pat Riley. And
He's
now
doing a great job.
Yeah, he is. Doing a very, very good job.
Oscar winner Adrian Brody.
Put some respect on his name.
And that's not an easy role because Pat Riley has a very unique personality.
Yeah.
But obviously people didn't believe he looked at the way he looked back in the 80s. Yeah, he had the
little crazy hair.
He had the crust
yeah.
He had the crazy hair and the crustache and stuff.
Yeah, he cut that mustache off and slicked his hair back, and he became the man.
And trust me, they'll get into that probably more in season 2.
Probably season 2, season 3.
Wait. Before they got picked up for season 2, is season 1 supposed to be out the whole first year, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So the end of season 1 is them winning.
Yeah, season 1 is probably them winning the champion. Next week episode was gonna be when they fight first time Magic plays against Dr. J.
Okay.
But it's like Kenzie said, it's a great casting all around. The guy who's playing Magic, Quincy Isaiah, he's been killing it. The guy playing Kareem.
Yeah, that's the real Magic, man.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't like that because it's showing them how they really are. They don't want people to know who they really are.
That brings me to Magic's 4-part docuseries, which starts this weekend.
Also, I'm watching.
I'm gonna be watching.
Wait, is that episodically too, or is it all at one time?
It's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be episodically, but it's 4. It's probably might be on one time. It's only 4 episodes.
If I might drag that out. I'm not dragging out for a month.
It's called They Call Me Magic. It's a 4-part docuseries, and it airs starting Friday. It drops this Friday on Apple TV Plus. So go check it out. We're gonna talk about it next week. Kinsey crazy. He said shout out to Marlon for the crust ass reference. Shout out to the Wayans brothers. By the way, Marlon Wayans killed it on Bel Air.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we watching Uncle Kev. He said JaVale McGee just tied up for something. I know y'all like JaVale. Yeah, I like JaVale when he was with the Lakers.
Oh, I like JaVale, period.
Yeah, he's a good. I mean, he helped Golden State win.
It was funny to watch.
Obviously, everyone just thinking about at first. You only thought about him for Shaq and the Fool, but JaVale McGee's a good player. I mean, he got the pedigree. Look, y'all know who his mama is. If y'all don't know who JaVale McGee's mama is, y'all better go Google her.
Please do.
In fact, his mom is not because they were twins. In fact, go Google that whole USC women's basketball
I was
team.
about to say, yeah, USC women's basketball alone.
They got 3 Hall of that squad. Cynthia Cooper, Cyril Miller, Pam, and Paula McGee. That's like a modern day dream. That's like a dream team in college.
Yeah, that's why they weren't nothing to mess with.
Yeah.
Shout out to Wu-Tang.
But yeah, this episode was real cool. And obviously, they got picked up for season 2. And I just want to see what's going to happen going forward. Obviously, they're going to see Dr. J. What's going to happen with McKinney? Because obviously, he thinks they're expecting him to come back, but we all know he didn't. And Paul Westhead took the reins for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
But Pat Riley was right there.
Shout out to Pat Riley.
So this is going to be I'm telling you, if y'all not watching Winning Time, go watch it. You got plenty of time to go get caught up on HBO Max. And go watch the after show, The Forum with Rick Fox. because he always has a couple of cast members there and one of the writers there, and they break down the episode. And it's good conversation. About 5 minutes after, it's like a 5-minute after show. You enjoy it. And yeah, that's what I want to say about that. What final note on winning time? We haven't got to the playoffs yet. We're gonna obviously get to the. Oh yeah, Pam's at the game. Oh, Pam's at the game. She gonna support her. Oh, do I think Pat is watching? I think all them Showtime Lakers is watching.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, Norm Nix is watching because his son is playing. Because his son is playing him.
I thought that was his son.
That's really his son. Yeah, I think they're all watching too. And you clearly see it because look at what we read from Kareem. Why would Magic come out and be promoting this during this show? They're watching. We just haven't heard from Jeannie. We haven't heard from, obviously, you're not going to hear from Dr. Bless, rest in peace. Jerry West hasn't said anything about it. Everyone wanted to come to his defense, though.
I'm not even surprised that Jerry West acts like that. I'm not even going to lie. Jerry West always seemed like a very intense individual.
By the way, what's crazy? Boston people are ruthless. Did you when they went to the game at the Garden, they had Dr. Buss and Frank Mariani in the nosebleeds, and the usher sent them that GIF. That was some cold stuff. Red Auerbach sends Dr. Buss a GIF, and we wonder what it is, and it's a vegetable, like your coach. That is just mean. And then you have Red Auerbach courtside using his binoculars to look up to see exactly where he's at. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's hilarious. Shout out to Red Auerbach.
Shout out to Red Auerbach.
Rest in peace.
You know he's probably racist.
By the way, and if they did that to them, well, heck, they treated Bill Russell wrong. You see the scene when Norm was telling them about Bill Russell, someone broke into his house, took a crap on his bed.
That's probably the least of what he had to deal with.
Kenzie would be the one to bring this up.
What's that?
That Boston white girl was wild. When they got when they was walking to the airport,
they told Magic this for autograph.
Yeah, said sign these, and
I'm pretty sure he signed them.
He didn't.
And she said, he had
it's not on the show.
Never mind.
She was back in the hotel. But I think Paul Westhead came into his own that game. He finally realized, I got to do something for these dudes to respect me, and he did it. So we'll see what episode 8, because obviously Dr. J is going to be involved. We're going to see what happens more with Jack McKinney's recovery, all that. But gentlemen, let's get into calling out names. Our boy Dolly's favorite segment. Shout out to Too Much Game. 7 Saturdays. This is a segment that's often imitated, never duplicated. Like I said, if you have somebody you want to call out, in sports for any reason, put it in the comments. We'll read it on air. I'll discuss it before we head off to next week's show. Pause. And as usual, I'm going to eat this off.
He dropped 2 triple doubles that night.
Kenzie, wow, man.
He said, never mind.
That's what he said.
Oh, I thought he said.
Oh, man.
Well, no imagine. That's probably what happened.
All right.
After he won, scored again.
Who is that?
That's Collins. Don't relax.
What?
Okay. So my calling out name is one person. That's Dave Roberts, the manager of my Los Angeles Dodgers.
Uh-oh.
Are you kidding me?
Last Wednesday, the Dodgers are closing out a road trip in Minnesota against the Twins. It's Clayton Kershaw's first start of the year. Clayton Kershaw is having a vintage day. 7 perfect innings. And Dave Roberts pulled him out of the game.
Are you kidding me?
And the first pitcher that came up in this place gave up a hit. Dodgers still won.
Are you kidding me?
But we were robbed of Clayton Kershaw probably in his only perfect game of his career. He has a no-hitter, which would have been a perfect game had Hanley Ramirez not bobbled a routine ground ball at shortstop.
Are you kidding me?
But this is my problem with baseball, man. All these stupid analytics. Now, I know Kershaw basically said, he only pitched like 70 in the simulated game, and obviously he hadn't picked up a baseball since January because of his injury and this and that and the lockout. I don't care. This is probably his last year playing. And I know he wants to focus on trying to win one more chip before he heads out. By the way, the Grizzlies are up 24 now. And John Morant is back in the game.
That's all I want to see. Sit him down now.
Yeah, they're done. Go ahead. Just get ready to go to Minnesota.
I wouldn't have put him back in the game.
Nah, you had to show everybody he good.
I didn't make sure nothing tightened
Other
up.
teams
Paul.
didn't know that.
Don't worry, matter what they do. They probably beat him without John.
They probably in. I mean, you saw the record without him. But I hated this, man. I get it as a Dodger. I get it as a Dodger fan. I get it. We have more priorities of trying to win another World Series. Mm-hmm. Man, you just can't. You just don't ruin. You just don't mess with perfection. Am I being too emotional? Help me, guys. I mean, great. I mean, perfect games don't come that often. Pause.
You're right.
Yeah. I if I'm the manager, I'll let them try for it. At least I'll went up there and ask him like, "How you feel? You want to do this? He earned that credibility. That's Clayton Kershaw. You know what I'm saying? I'll ask him like, "Yeah, what you want to do? What you feel like? You feel like
I would have played him.
Yeah, I would have played him. Now, I don't have anybody for calling out names. It's been a crazy week.
What about you, Nick?
I'm calling out the NBA media.
Are you kidding me?
Stop making this Kyrie and Boston thing just a huge issue. Like Boston fans ain't been heckling their opponents since like the 60s.
Go watch Winning Time. That's all the episodes pretty much was.
That's what they do, especially when it's considering a person that they feel that robbed them of opportunity, because you never know. They feel as if Kyrie probably could have robbed them of something great if he would actually been up over there. Look at that too. They don't do that in Boston, at least for the Patriots.
Kinsey said he's calling out Boston fans.
Yeah, y'all seen the Red Sox video where they were saying F. Curry at the Red Sox game?
Really?
Yeah, Boston fans are a little bit different, but and a little racist.
By the way, Kyrie was fined $50K today for what happened.
I guess, but yeah, I don't think if it hasn't been a big deal to y'all beforehand for all these years, then stop making it a big deal now.
And by the way, they're also saying that I saw I can understand that Johnny Moscat, the commentator for the Celtics, he was annoying.
I think I'll just annoyed by anything in Boston.
Miss Lay with a good question.
What's that?
Do you think Magic and Cookie watched the show together?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she know about it.
I mean, she already know about it.
She lived it.
What the heck is that? They live, yes. All she doing is reliving stuff that they already went through.
I don't even know what in the world? What are they showing these commercials these days?
I'm calling out Nick.
What I do?
You know what you did just now.
Come on, Nick.
I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say at all.
By the way, I'm calling you out for that post you had on Facebook.
Which one?
You know which one. I'm not going to get into the topic. I don't want to go down that wormhole. Pause.
Somebody already did. Shout out to Facebook.
By the way, Kenzie said it was $20K for the language, $10K for the finger. Well, I don't know what's the other $20K for because he got fined $50.
He got fined. So wait, it was $20K for what? $20K for the language and $10K for the finger.
And just another 20.
It was two fingers.
And another 20 for being Kyrie.
Oh, there we go.
Oh man.
I don't know what to say about that one. That's
Jerry West has officially spoken on Winning Time. And he's demanded an apology for his portrayal.
Yeah, shut up.
Shut up.
Listen. Let me get off this because
I do not want to talk bad about my Laker legends, man.
Yo.
So he told Ramona this. So the former Lakers executive, yeah, I'm watching. Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm watching that.
Officially demanded a retraction and an apology from HBO and executive producer Adam McKay on Tuesday, according to ESPN's Ramona Shelburne. West calls his portrayal in the show, which is currently airing weekly on HBO, a baseless and malicious assault on his character. His lawyer said at Winning Time falsely and cruelly portrays Mr. West as an out-of-control, intoxicated rageaholic, and that it bears no resemblance to the real man.
I'll be honest with you. I mean, it just shows that all I got from this show is that this dude is very passionate about what he does when it comes to the sport of basketball. And does he cuss a lot? Yeah. So what? There's a lot of people that cuss a lot. I cuss a lot outside the show.
Jerry West really, if anyone who told him so, he'll quick to drop an F-bomb with the best of them. Man,
that's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with that. And I don't know. I just don't see it as that bad of a. It's not making it seem like he's like some scum of the earth type of dude. It just shows him as a guy that cusses a lot.
So here's the other part of the statement. The portrayal of NBA icon and Lakers legend Jerry West in Winning Time is fiction pretending to be fact. A deliberately false characterization that caused great distress to Jerry and his family, Skip Miller, one of his attorneys, told ESPN.
Oh, it's a lawsuit coming.
Oh, all the way.
Contrary to the baseless portrayal in the HBO series, Jerry has nothing but love for and harmony with the Lakers organization, in particular owner Dr. Jerry Buss, during an era which he assembled one of the greatest teams in NBA history. Jerry West was an integral part of the Lakers and the NBA success. It is a travesty that HBO not only demeaned him for shock value and the pursuit of ratings, and as an act of common decency, HBO and the producers owe Jerry a public apology. At the very least, should retract their baseless and defamatory portrayal of him.
If I'm an HBO director, I'm telling him shut up.
I ain't doing spit.
Huh?
I didn't want to say the other word, but y'all know what I meant.
Nah, Jerry West got to shut up. But the lawsuit's coming. You can tell by the way he worded all that.
And y'all can go look it up. The statement. I'm not gonna read all to it, but obviously, I told y'all what Kareem said earlier. Kenzie said I view Jerry as being Eddie Kane. That's cold.
John is a cold individual, boy. I tell you.
I didn't want to just. That was the first thing. I don't know what I just said.
Yeah. I'm about to say we all heard what you said, John. Yeah. There's about to be a clip about that now.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be calling out names. All right. So, we're going to get on out of here. So, next week, we'll recap more NBA playoffs. We're going to start off with the NBA next week because next week is draft week. We're going all in on the draft pause next week. So, obviously, which one? Okay. So we're gonna go all in on the draft. Either my trust, either you embrace the truth or complain about it. That's facts. So we're gonna talk NBA next week, and then we're gonna talk NFL draft. We're gonna do our mock draft next week.
Thursday?
Huh?
We doing draft show Thursday?
Next Thursday. Next Thursday. We will have we're gonna be live. We're getting 2 sports for you shows next week. You get our regular show next week, and then you getting our draft show next start. You got our regular show next Tuesday and our draft show before night 1 of the draft next Thursday. Special start time, 5:00. We're gonna be on air every pick through round 1. And by the way, 16 of those picks are by eight teams.
Are you kidding me?
So this ought to be very interesting to see who trades up and who uses both of their picks. But make sure you follow us on social. Thank you, Paco. Stay tuned on that, Trev. We'll have you update on what's going on No Rules in the future. So stay tuned on that. Stay tuned on that. Just follow them on social at No Rules Podcast on IG and on Twitter. Like I said, on the socials at Sports For You Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Obviously, subscribe to Townhouse Media on YouTube. Follow them on Instagram and Facebook at Townhouse Media now. Of course, you can follow us individually at JWatson0984, at Hi on Twitter and Instagram, at Hi on Mark on Instagram, at Hi on Mark1 on Twitter, at Nick_Freeze on Instagram, and at 99Gorilla on Twitter and Instagram. And by the way, go check it out. He just did an interview recently.
Yes.
So go check that out. What's the platform called?
It's with Sync Vibes. You can look it up on on YouTube. You can type in 99Gorilla or and Sync Vibes, and you'll be able to find it.
Yeah, we're gonna be on it. We're gonna be on the air night 1 of the draft. Thank you, Miss Lay. Thank you for your love. Everybody who's following that, shout out. All right. So we're gonna head on out of here. By the way, final question before we go. I meant to bring this, and good, Miss Lay, don't go nowhere because you're a lady. So I heard Amanda Brown on 710 say this, the producer, the program manager for 710. Mm-hmm. She thinks that because I guess maybe because she works in the sports world, guys who wear jerseys, that's a turnoff for her. That people think, and John Ireland said this too, said think something against has something against grown men wearing jerseys. I personally think unless you go into a game or you work in sports, you shouldn't wear a jersey. I don't know where that came from, but
man, look, I pay for this jersey. I wear it in the hell I want to.
I wear it whenever, however,
whenever, wherever. I don't care.
Wait till my Braves jersey come and my Bulldog jersey.
I did my Josh Jacobs jersey this year.
You might be seeing some jerseys on us next Thursday night. So just spoiler alert. But we're gonna head on out here again. Follow us on the socials. Follow us everywhere. Amanda, the program director, Kenzie, because Jamie Maggio also said that she hates in-stadium proposals. Now, that's your preference. I guess that's more like proposing on a job because women in sports probably think that's corny. Yeah. Oh, Miss Lay has responded.
Uh-oh.
I love when men wear jerseys unless they're the Raiders. Shut up.
So that means she cool with the Bills. That's what I'm talking about, Miss Lay.
Money team.
You're muted officially.
Money team in the house. Floyd was courtside. But yeah, you guys see us in our jerseys on next Thursday. So make sure you follow us. I have more info now on the socials. Y'all be safe. Y'all be easy. Episode 97, Sports For You. John, Mark, Nick Freeze. We out. Peace.